Here comes your pre-market summary for Monday, August 15th. Futures back in negative territory once again, coming off a fourth straight positive week for U.S. stocks. If you remember back on Friday, nice gains right across the board, all three U.S. markets ending the session and ending the week back in positive territory. Here's a look at how things stand right now. 0.6 to the downside for the S&P, the Dow about 0.5%. The NASDAQ trying to lead here back to the upside, 0.45 only in negative territory. A big move currently for energy markets. Yeah, 5% to the downside for crude oil to kick off the new week. Some economic data out of China overnight could suggest the world's second largest economy might be facing a bit of a slowdown. That has oil retreating so far this morning. Bitcoin and Ethereum also back in the red. Few other things we're watching so far. Chinese EV makers to the downside right across the board. Li Auto, the first to report earnings. We'll get NIO, NIO coming up this week. XPeng in a few weeks as well. But Li missing with their earnings, so all three to the downside to start. Some of the squeeze stocks pretty active once again this morning. It's actually this one, Bed Bath & Beyond, leading both volume-wise and to the upside. AMC, little change to kick things off, but both pretty active here in the pre-market. Bed Bath & Beyond with a big week last week. We'll get this coming up at the end of the week as well. Yeah, get set for your APE dividend after the close on Friday this week. Twitter shares, I noticed, were a little bit active once again this morning. No significant news surrounding Twitter, but a little bit of volume here. Chinese ADRs back to the downside once again. We talked about some regulatory issues once again on Friday with some delisting, some state-operated, state-owned and run stocks coming out of the NYSE from Chinese regulators. So Alibaba, Pinduoduo, Baidu, all back to the downside once again this morning. Big week for retail stocks. We get retail earnings. We also get retail sales data coming up Wednesday morning. Make sure you join us in about 20 minutes. Grab the watch list, guys, bottom end of the screen. You can use a QR code. We will see you shortly on TraderTV.Live.